All right. We should be looking good here. I'm just gonna take a look. Hey, what's up, Root Beer? Everything coming in okay. Is sound okay? I'm just doing a quick test. Making sure everything seems right. So just give me a affirmative if everything is looking good. Hopefully. All right. Music too loud? I just wanted to put on something for background noise. Just want to make sure it's not horrendously overpowering. All right, cool. So, it's just kind of a hangout, just chilling with you guys. I figured what we were going to do is I wanted to continue to work through a mod. So, if you guys watched my channel update, you know that the thing that we're going to be probably releasing first is NXT. You can't even hear the music? Well, that's good. It's just like Final Fantasy remix stuff, so it's probably not for the... I could raise it a little bit if we need to, but hey, how you doing, Merlin? So we are going to be doing NXT 2014. So what I'm using is the Miracle on Bourbon Street mod, which I have a suspicion it's probably not going to get updated right away. So I'm going to have to kind of do some shenanigans to try to get it functional. And that's really my only goal right now. And I thought this would be a good opportunity as I'm kind of tweaking some other stuff, but I thought I would kind of use you guys as the hive mind. And we're going to go through the workers tonight, and we're going to try to set up all of their attributes. So remember, this is 2014 wrestlers, okay? So not who they are now, who they were then, or at least as close as we can to it. And we're going to pretty much just go through probably the current NXT roster and maybe some people that would show up there later because we might end up hiring them. So, you know, unfortunately, if you've seen my video earlier today, you'll probably know that the mod making process is a little bit more difficult than I think some people were hoping, and it's very likely that some mods are going to take a lot longer to come out than normal. So we're going to have to kind of put on our own mod making hat and try to get this to work as close as we can. Oh, thank you. Posse says congrats on the 1K. Yeah, I can't believe it that I actually got there at all. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Oh no, don't change Adam Rose to the party gimmick. I think at this point he has the party gimmick, but we'll take a look. Tyson Kidd was down at NXT. Yeah, let's take a look at what the roster is on the mod first. So easiest way is probably going to be works for NXT. And we will take a gander at who we have. Let's see. I thought Tyson Kidd was down here at the time. Because if this mod starts... Nope. Let's pull him, because he should be. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, Tyson Kidd definitely be down here, because I think this mod starts literally the day after WrestleMania, where Daniel Bryan won, so... It's the year I got back into wrestling, and I definitely remember Tyson Kidd with his dumb earbuds or overhead like Beats by Dre headphones where he doesn't care about anything. Ripper says you would have had 100,000 already if you hadn't given the title to Tim Storm and Nick Aldis. You know, that's probably true. But you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and I can't do much about it. All right, let's before we do anything, let's go ahead and let's get Tyson in here. Why don't we do that? So let's pull. Watch him not be in here, and we're gonna have to set him up. What's his real name? Does anyone know? Is it actually just Tyson? What did I just do? Reset. CJ Parker was still there. Yep. Tyson... TJ Wilson, right? So, according to this mod, he's in WWE. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, so let's fix that real quick, and let's add a WWE developmental contract. Let me look at what the rest of them are first, before I give him, like, some ironclad crazy contract that, screws everything up. What do we say? I think they are separate, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, TJ Wilson. Yeah, because he's not in there now. So let's look at Sasha just to see. So contract just set for NXT. Written, yes. Exclusive, monthly. On loan, no. In developmental, yes. No ironclad, which is weird. But I don't know about that. But we'll go with it. I would think it would be an ironclad clause, don't you think? But maybe not. You know, I loved Tyson Kidd and Cesaro's tag team run. I thought was awesome. I was real devastated when he got injured because I did love him a lot. Didn't really dig him that much at NXT, but I kind of caught his tail end, so didn't really see probably what I would, what you would expect from a full run. So written, monthly, not on loan, in developmental. I feel like they should have ironclad. What do you guys think? Do we have to go through all these guys and fix ironclad? I'll leave it for now. Also, babyface? I feel like he was a heel at this point. So let's do that. We're gonna have to do some shenanigans here, which I'll show you what we're kind of really be focusing on. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, but why did I just set it for 2? Oh man, I didn't even look at that. That would have been hilarious. We're like, where's we start the game? Where's Tyson? We can't find him. And then there he is. Okay, so that should be fine. Yeah, I definitely remember him being a heel. So I'm pretty sure that is that was the case. Like, I definitely remember him healing it up. I think he had like a fatal 4-way with him and was it Tyler Breeze, Sammy, and someone else. Was it Neville? Was it for the belt? I don't even remember. It's been a while. Been a long time. I just got a friend into wrestling briefly when we watched WrestleMania, and I made him watch our Evolution because I think it's one of the best pay-per-views they ever put out. Yeah, so Norman Smiley and other people like them, they are going to be on the roster as trainers. We're going to keep them on there, but with the way the game sims, I did one run of this. A lot of them are actually going to get pulled up to the main roster pretty quickly. Neville, and it was for the belt. Thanks, Root Beer. I thought it was. I was pretty sure that was the case. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through, and we are going to... I've done a little bit of this already. We need to make sure that their gimmicks look right. I forgot that he was in NXT, sort of, because he was a Rosebud. Oh, man. Oh, it's all coming back. So we're going to need to make sure that the gimmick looks right, which, sure. And for the attributes is what we're really going to... Because I trust... Because I think Luke Arthur did this one, and I trust his judgment on most of this. Brad Maddox, he was either a GM or he was an announcer. I'm not 100% certain. So this is the attribute screen, right? And it has some pre-made attributes already. Now I've shown you, I've added some already. So I added like Class Clown, easily marketable. We're going to go through everybody and we're going to set attributes. So if you guys shout something out for a person, we're going to add it on there. We can also add it as hidden, just so it's not something that pops up right away. Not a huge deal because it's just me making the mod for myself, but I might add it just so it doesn't pop up and spoil the surprise for people that are watching for the first time. It was such a good year. I remember Brad Maddox in NXT, and I watched only in starting in 2014. So I do remember him vaguely being there, but I think it was for a short while, like right after Arrival. We would have to look back and take a look. So I've done some people. I'm trying to remember where I left off, and I think it might have been near Colin Cassidy. We'll have to take a look. No, we are not going to sign Tim Storm, Nick Aldis, or Josephus Root Beer, I swear. We're not going to do any of that. I promise you, we have a whole other show for that. Oh, Adam Rose is, in fact, Leo Kruger in this. So, old school face definitely is not his face gimmick, nor is old school heel. We'll have to customize that. So let's go through. I'm just going to make sure I got all of these guys. I don't think I got everybody here, actually. So why don't we just go down the line, and we'll figure out who we have. Alexa Bliss. Gimmicks seem fine. A legitimate athlete, not really, though. So we'll go back to that real quick. Yeah, no, we're going to keep him Leo. As much as, honestly, because you guys know I like corny shit, I kind of love the Rosebuds. It was such a dumb thing. I was such a mark for the Rosebuds and Bo Dallas and his run. I thought Bo Dallas had the best, dumbest gimmick, and I was so excited when he went up to the roster, and so disappointed with what they did with him. That might have been it. Donta. You might be right. He might have just been wrestling at the time. All right, so can't play badass, can't play comedy, can't play dominant, can't play legitimate, upbeat, swagger weasel, career woman, and modeling experience. I think I did do her already. I think that looks about right. So we could add a whole bunch of options to it, which are pretty cool. So things like troublesome, like body parts, a future. So like they'll turn into this eventually. So we might do that for some future-proof people, like if we have a Brad Maddox, like future color commentator or something for like Alex Riley or something like that. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Leo Kruger's gimmick is cool. We're going to keep it. The weird South African bounty hunter bone collector thing is too dumb to let not stay. What do we got here? We got legitimate athlete for face. I feel like her gimmick was more like cheerleader at the time, right? And kind of gimmicky, maybe. And heel would be probably legitimate. I'm trying to think of what her heel gimmick we would consider. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you consider her as a heel at that time? Because at a certain point, she was managing Blake and Murphy, right? So not really sure what we would put her. But we'll let's see what her attributes are here again for the basis. She can't play comedy. I think that's probably not true. Can't play legitimate. I'm not going to have her as play anything well. Offbeat, unstable might actually not be far off. I am not going to cheat. I swear. You can also go to bed. We're not doing anything that interesting here. A brat. I like that. I was going to say like prima donna, but brat is not a bad option. Legitimate might not be bad. Offbeat unstable also might not be bad. We'll keep it at legitimate for now. We'll save it. I think everything else seems fine. I'm not going to even, like I said, I'm not even going to touch the skill set. I'm just going to trust. The only thing we're going to do is, I think the mod messed up the size of the promotion. So we're going to touch that. She was unstable, you think? Yeah, probably okay. So we'll go with it. Angela Dawkins. Rapper. Not really, but sure. We'll go back to that. Can't play comedy, can't play offbeat. Weasel. Plays badass well, dominant, legitimate, party animal. Wow, I can't talk tonight. All looks fine. I don't know if I would say his gimmick was a rapper, but definitely based on swagger. I feel like his was more like sports star, right? Like he was basically a basketball player. And probably the same for both. I can't guarantee, Rootbeer, that I won't just ransack the independent scene, but we're not even starting yet. We're not going to be starting until May 14th when the game's out, so, you know, we should be fine. So you can leave me unattended if you need to. E13 South says he's a poor man's MVP. Not far off. When we keep swagger, even though he probably would work for legitimate too, and we'll just say sports star. I mean, basically the whole idea was like he was like a basketball player. Epoch, which is actually, what's his face? Badass, sure, whatever, we'll go with it. We can always change it in the game. I'm not super concerned about the gimmicks because we're going to change them anyways. Can't play comedy, offbeat, unstable, weasel. Plays badass well, dominant well, poor comedy matches, 100% heal. Do we want to add anything in terms of personal life attributes? Anything you guys think of that we want to add? I can't really think of anything. I don't know much about his personal life, but I've never heard anything bad. Because we can add things like prodigy, you know, can't fight time if he's going to decline faster, bodybuilder. I think for the most part he's fine where he is. We're not really worry about it. Yeah, Callisto should be down here, but I don't think Sin Cara's down yet at this point in the save. No, I think this is Victor from the do we have his alter ego here? Yeah, Victor. Who was part of the... am I blanking on their name? I have them in my freaking NWA save. The Ascension. And I think we're fine with that. I don't think there's much personality issues. So don't be afraid to shout out personality attributes, because I want to make this hard for myself. So I want to have as much personality in these characters as possible. So we can load them up if we need to. I think I added stuff in here already, but we could add more. Professional, prodigy, plays legitimate well, loves the business, better as a heel. Marketing nightmare, probably not. Career woman, what's career woman do? Will not become pregnant as long as she is set to potentially be an active wrestler. That's not important enough. Pregnancy might actually make things a little bit interesting. Fitness fanatic? Maybe. I could see it. She doesn't really have a history of any of these. I would probably put loyal. Can we make Johnny Gargano learn to work? No, that's impossible. Kid never will have it. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why his last name is wrestling. Slow and steady, squash master, scatterbrained. Or if it's for abysmal memory, trying to get the scripted matches pointless. Boy, that's rough. 13 South says, did you read how Vince told the commentators bury everyone that came to the main roster from NXT? I'm not shocked. It kind of turned me off of the product for a while. Oh, Bobby Roode on drugs, maybe. I think I'm fine with what we have here for her, so we'll move on. Face Girl Next Door. I don't know about that, though. I feel like legitimate, probably like Prodigy, right? Or like second generation. That's a gimmick of hers. Bitch is definitely the correct legitimate gimmick. Yeah, I would totally be down with grabbing Oliver Gregg if he's in the save. We'd have to take a look. Everybody's on drugs. I can guarantee you everyone will be on drugs by the end of my game, because I'm just going to give everyone steroids. Baron Corbin. Badass. Sure. Apolitical. So I think I added stuff for him already. Apolitical, can't play comedy, fat jeans, loyal, no comedy matches. I don't know if no comedy matches. Stud athlete. That's basically just that he had a previous strong athletic background. I'm generally fine with everything here. You guys got anything to add to Baron Corbin? We can add it if we need to. For now, I'm just gonna tag out. We can go back to him if you guys come up with anything. Barry Griffiths. Who's this? Who? Mason Orion. Who? Was he even there? I don't remember Mason Orion. Do you guys? We're gonna go back to him. And you're right, Joe. Corbin should actually probably be biker. Ooh, I can spell. We'll do that for legitimate. We'll be fine. I don't remember Mason Orion. Batista's son. Oh, we'll keep him. Bill DeMott is our road agent. So I've added stuff to him already. Former painkiller abuser. Intense. I feel like we also need probably something involving him just being a bully. I don't remember Mason Ryan. It's gonna really kill me here. I really don't remember Mason Ryan at all. Troublemaker. Bully. I don't know if there's a pervert. He's like wild child mob. No, he's definitely more bully than anything else here of this list. I don't think Eva Marie was. I don't think Eva Marie was here yet. So we will have to take a look. There is something that's like, oh, scumbag. I think so. Unfortunately, I think these counteract themselves. They're like different degrees of bad. Yeah, he's a scumbag. David Benoit is in the Real World Chronicles, Joe, I think. I don't think he's in this game, but it might be something we can add. Even as just something as a future hire, potentially. Reprehensible. No. Prickly, gloomy, needy, sleazy. There we go. Alright. Oh, it gets rid of it. Is he more of a sleazebag or a scumbag? I feel like he's a scumbag. We're gonna go with scumbag. It doesn't matter for his gimmicks, because we're not gonna use him for anything. Paige is still here. Bacon Corbin? Double Bacon Corbin? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with Baron Corbin. We'll figure it out. Okay, we got Paige here, Girl Next Store, and Mysterious. We'll go with it for now. Okay, can't play comedy, can't play legitimate. I don't know about that. Weasley or Underdog. I don't know about that either. We're gonna get rid of that and legitimate. Party animal, often in trouble, modeling experience, former drinker, plays bad ass well, plays swagger well, poor comedy matches, soft drug user, and troublesome neck. Looks right. I think I added all of these. As you can tell, I'm very vicious in these attributes. Anything we need to add to Paige? I don't remember Mason Ryan. I'm never gonna remember Mason. I feel like I have this hole in my brain. Yeah, like Paige was, especially at this point, the whole idea was like she was, I'll say plays dominant well, probably is a good attribute for that. Can't play. We should probably add some can't plays. She might do good for mystery and occult too. Probably can't play gimmicky. I'm fine with everything else on here. She maybe personality. I think we have her as creative. Is there another option we can get for personality here? Loner? Probably. Is probably not a bad option too. All right. Mysterious Girl Explorer, sure. The new Nexus, man, I forgot about that. Carmella. Cocky. Really more Jersey Girl, right? Or she's more Staten Island. New Yorker. You guys hear the rumor that CM Punk's going to be the hacker on SmackDown? Better as heel, can't play badass, dominant, or legitimate, or offbeat. Play swagger, Princess of Staten Island. How you doing? Don't let me say it. I don't want to say it too loud because my wife will wake up and then start to recite all of Enzo Amore's speech because she was a huge mark for them. Plays Weasley underdog well, prickly. Anything we want to add here? Oh, she was originally the hairstylist. I forgot about that. We could actually add that, start her as that. She's probably a drinker. We're gonna add. Do we want to add drinker to it? Maybe former drinker. Have her potentially relapse. I feel like any Jersey Staten Island character will basically be that. Speech impediment. I don't see much else that we need to add to her. That's when she's dating Big Cass. Oh, you're right. She falls apart with that. More of a calm girl when it comes to drugs and alcohol. Is she? Okay, so we'll kill out of that. Any personality types that we can add to her? We got class clown, free spirit. Worker is a free spirit who's on a different planet from everybody else. Has a mild positive impact in the backstage environment. Morale has no effect on them. I never heard anything really bad personality-wise. What we got here? Loner, prickly, selfish, gloomy, insecure. No. Most wanted. Readily gets in trouble with the authorities. Oh, that's fun. I know something to give to that. Yeah, I don't know about the CM Punk story. I don't know if it's actually even true, but Motormouth never shuts up. Probably not. I'm gonna give her free spirit for now. We'll save that for now. Colin Cassidy, I think I also did some already. Old school face, old school heel. Yeah, he doesn't really have much of a character other than tall. Put some random guy on the roster as a cocaine user. I can make them all cocaine users. I mean, He's definitely... Sammy Callahan, Joe, definitely is on the roster at this point, too, so... Yeah, so at this point, though, she's not together with him, right? I don't think Carmella is together with Big Cass, so she wouldn't be a drug user yet. Former hard drug user, former steroid user, probably current steroid user, political player, squash master, tag team specialist, troublemaker. He might be current soft user as well. We're gonna add everything. Drinker, yes. Soft drug user, yes. I added a lot of these, but Cass was pretty messed up. He's got some problems. He's had some problems for a while. I think he's a current hard drug user, but is he current at this point? I did former to give him the opportunity to go into drugs easier, but I don't know if he was actually a hard drug user at 2014. All right, I do what Persona says. So if Persona says current, I will do it. It's the only time I actually do anything that he says, so. Usually I do the opposite of what he says to annoy him, but... Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome to the channel. We're just going ahead and we're just going through and trying to fix all of these attributes to get things ready for prime time. Can't get off it yet. This is currently Colin Cassidy. It's a big cast. I think we're good here. I'm liking this. His gimmick's going to be tall. And it should be legitimate, right? Tall. Actually, face, though, is unteachably tall. And because of that, we should probably make sure he can play legitimate. We'll say Ken plays legitimate well, just to give him a chance, because he's definitely is very legitimate in that fact. What a gimmick. Unteachably tall. This is good. Brawler, what do we have him at here? Style. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Brawler probably works better. So we'll fix that. Dr. Persona says face 7 foot, heel 6'10". Davina Rose is Bailey. Legitimate athlete as a heel? I don't know, but we'll go back to that. I don't think so. Okay, what do we have? I don't think we've done anything here with her yet. So these are just the amazing better face, maybe amazing baby face, better as a baby face. Oh, totally true. Can't play badass. Can't play comedy. Probably can. Can't play offbeat or unstable. I'm gonna get rid of that too. Now, Jacob, this is actually gonna be for my new save starting on hopefully the day of release of the game. We're doing a 2014 NXT save. I want to try to play with the new features involving the developmental territories and playing as a child company. So I thought what we're trying to do is get 2014 NXT looking right before we actually start it. It is still currently coming out May 14th, 813 South. It is, in fact, coming out then. Not sure if that's going to get pushed back, but I haven't heard anything. I suspected they're going to keep with it, and they're just going to release more patches. It's really going to depend on how broad the UI update is. So we will take a look. How you doing, Mark? Amazing. I'm not going to say 100% babyface, because she has played heel. Plays comedy well, I think is probably right. Gimmicky, cartoonish. Please. So Weasley and Underdog are 2, which is interesting, but she definitely plays Underdog. I don't think she can play the Dominant. Oh, we already added that, so we're fine there. Can't play Realistic. Fearless, no, not Dynamo. Slow and Steady. You can't do explosion matches. Good luck getting anyone to approve it, though. I just got on maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something like that, Cornbread. We're just kind of going through the database. We've been doing it for a bit tonight. Trying to get this as right as possible. I thought getting you guys on here to give me some advice would be helpful. So Slow and Steady is the workers renowned for taking time to warm up and get in the match. Will be penalized for being in matches under 15 minutes. I think that's her. I think that might actually be her. Personality, creative definitely is right. People person's fine. We probably want something about her. People person gets along with absolutely everyone. Yeah, I think that's fine. Not a drug user, not a market. We could do easily marketable. Naturally suited to being monetized and merchandise sales are boosted. I feel like she did really well in terms of marketing at that point. And we'll see if that will work here for us. Gymnastic background, I don't think so. Shuns social media, career woman, no pregnancies. Fitness fanatic, not really. I think we're good. Everywhere else there is fine. You can always add extra stuff, so, you know, if I see something. So, gimmicks. Legitimate athlete, probably not. I think Weasley and Underdog is going to be her gimmick for both. For face is definitely... I think fan favorite actually kind of works. Legitimate athlete, though, I don't know. I did not advertise my Discord yet. I do have it available on my YouTube. So, yeah, I do have a Discord if you guys want to hang out sometime. I'm starting to get some people in there. There should be a link on my YouTube About page to join in. So, I just started it up a couple days ago. It's probably a whole broken mess, but it is available. So, if you guys want to come in, hang out, it's got a bunch of different options to talk about wrestling. So, it could be kind of fun. I need to hire Persona as my personal PR guy, apparently, because I forget to advertise these things. Find me on Twitter if you can't find the link on my About page, and I will link it at the end of this stream so everyone can get to it real quick. Legitimate... I don't know, what the hell is her heel gimmick? What the hell is it even... other than bad? 4.16 an hour. I'll think about it. Is that pesos? Maybe yen? I'll do it in yen. We'll talk about it. Bitter, maybe? Bitter Underdog? Sure. Cheesy heel. We'll do cheesy heel. I like that. All right. Moving down the line, who is this? Oh my god, Mojo Rowley has an even worse real name than Mojo Rowley. Pounds. No, I'm not gonna do that in pounds. Swagger, cocky, fan favorite. He probably should be based in swagger as well. His gimmick definitely is hype. And his heel gimmick definitely is hyped. That should work. Yeah, your talent, Jacob's gonna get murdered if you do You should just do nothing but hardcore matches nonstop, as hardcore as it is. That's all there is to it, Mojo. Just like attributes. Can't play comedy. I don't know about that. Can't play offbeat. I doubt it. Can't play underdog. I don't think so. Class clown. Yep. Easily marketable. Horn dog. Yep. Loves business, is loyal, plays badass well, plays swagger well. Stud athlete. I think we look good here. Do we need to add like a steroid addiction? Do we need to add Anything, really? Not a natural? That's all there is to Mojo. Mojo, I hear, is a really awesome dude. I don't know if there's anything else here that we need to add. Not Daredevil, not a risk taker, not a dynamo. Giving performer. It's essentially shine up lesser performers, make them look better. I could see that. I think so. Right? I don't think he's a tag team specialist, even though he was in a tag team real briefly as the Hype Bros. He might be a hard drug addict. He's hyped somehow. I don't know how. Is he a soft drug? He's got to be a pothead, right? He's got to be a pothead. I'm gonna put him as former hard drug. Just increase the potential. It's and we're gonna give him soft drug too, just to really mess him up. I don't mind. Mark asks if I test any of the 2016 series. Actually, I haven't really yet. I've been kind of waiting because I'm going to be doing this one first. The others are going to live on 2016 for a bit, and then I'm going to wait for someone better than me to kind of convert a mod, and I'm probably just going to go in to the database and modify it in instead of doing the conversion. I tried a conversion early, and it didn't look like it worked very well to me. Doesn't pot keep you calm? That's true. Everyone is going to be on drugs in a save. No, we're going to keep drug tests on. We're gonna do. Did you guys ever hear the Randy Orton story about how he pays quarterly all the drug violations from his pot use in advance? Drake Younger, I don't think we really have to worry about attributes. People person, better as heal. I might give him a speech impediment. No, personal issues. That's just wrestling blood. Where is it? There was one that's about kind of will give people advice. Not addiction, not personality, I don't think. Ugh, it's so out of order. It's so frustrating. Keeps kayfabe. That's one. Tori's River, thin-skinned. No, we're gonna keep all the sobriety tests, Joe. They're all gonna be there. They're just all gonna get pinged. Passes on knowledge. We're gonna give him a passes on knowledge because from what I've heard, he's got a strong mind for the business still, and will give people advice. Dusty Rhodes, I can't imagine what we have in terms of attributes. 100% baby, people person, probably same personality. We're gonna want somebody that passes on knowledge. Giving performer, even though he's not gonna perform. Oh yeah, no, everyone's gonna be. I said if everyone's not on drugs yet, when I tell everyone to take steroids as Triple H, everyone will take drugs, so it'll be fine. Storyteller, definitely. Passes on knowledge. No, he was not going to be on crack. I don't believe it. All right. What happened to my music? Had an OC remix on there and went away. Very annoying. All right. I think that's fine. Sami Zayn, I think I added attributes to him already. 100% babyface, probably not, because he has done heel. Amazing babyface, sure. Can't play a badass, probably. Can't play offbeat, unstable. All right, sounds good. 813. I'm probably gonna do a tutorial series at some point too, once the full game's out. So if you're looking to try to learn the game, I'll try to walk you through it that way. Great heel promo, yeah. Like, he's amazing babyface, but he's also an amazing heel. He's kind of great at everything, but also prickly definitely works right. More highly moral, motor mouth. I think I added some of these on here, and I think we're looking pretty right. Quite a few of these guys are still with the company, I think. Really bad acting skills. We'll have to take a look at his skill set. I'm not going to change his skill sets most. Isn't he straight edge? I think he's straight edge. Um, you're barking up my alley there, Persona, because I would have Sammy as forever champion. Extremely marketable. We want to do easily or marketing dream. Maybe just easily. Spicy Mac says, what company are you going to do for 20? A bunch of them. The one I'm going to start with, though, is this save that we're working on now, which is the NXT 2014. Kurt Hawkins still in XT at this point. He might be. We'll have to take a look if he's still on here. Oh, we had to look also on performance. Never holds back on matches. Probably. Explosive ring style. Extremely explosive in-ring style means that you get a bonus when allowed to dominate a match, but a penalty, they're slow built. No, absolutely not. High pain threshold. Canny operator. No, he's not a holdback. Risk taker. Probably. Things that gets him hurt. No, Jacob, I don't think I ever actually did a deathmatch series on YouTube. Could be something we could do at some point. Could be interesting. Do like a ECW kind of thing. I mean, he was super over. That's why I think easily marketable will work fine for what we have. Just naturally calm. So he apparently is like really aggravating that. I think I have that, the prickly. Apparently he's very difficult to be around. Masked Luchador, sure. Actually his gimmick should be underdog. And then heel gimmick is Angry Luchador. Well, actually, no. His heel gimmick is Fidel Castro currently, right? generic Luchador. Should his gimmick just be generic Luchador? I mean, his actual gimmick in here involves no masks, so that would be very weird. Oh boy. I think I touched this already. Face gimmick, rapper, heel gimmick, Guido. Seems right. Attributes. 100% heel. I don't know about that. Amazing heel. Sure. Can't play badass. Probably not. Can't play dominant. Definitely not. Can't play weaselly or underdog. I don't know about that either. Drinker, fame hungry, heavy social media user, money motivated, motor mouth, outside interest, plays swagger well, political player, smoker, saw drug user, storyteller, and unpredictable. This look right? Yeah, I don't get the combination of Weasley and Underdog because to me they're two different spectrums, but whatever. I think we're perfect here personally. Personality. No, Persona says. What's the problem? We'll go back to it. It needs a lot more. All right, we'll go back. What do we need? What do we need? Disco Inferno. I mean, probably. See, deathmatch wrestler. Will risk selfish performer. Probably. So one of these, I think, you can't have. It's so confusing because you can't have all of these. Like if you do party animal, it gets rid of one. So that's the thing, though, Danta, is that 2014 Enzo Amore was the hottest goddamn thing you've ever seen. Crack user, then TV actor, and then rapper. Like, if anything, he was very marketable. Like, up until he got injured and they separated the two of them, like, Enzo and Big Cass were the biggest thing in NXT for the longest time. That's a good point. The or was that Who Dat Nation? Yeah, you're right. You're probably not a selfish performer. Yeah, I think we're going to give him maybe not marketing dream, but we'll give him easily marketable. Was he not a former boxer? But not professionally though, I think. Let's see here. In a funk, speech impediment would be mean. Hot new catchphrase. This is only temporary though. So we could start him with the hot new catchphrase and just kind of role play the idea that he just came up with that can't teach that, to give that bonus. You know, I've never tried the plane crash, but it is something that can be done at some point. There was I forget who was doing a save, but someone did a really awesome save where they were playing New Japan and had plane crash happen to them right at the start and knock out all their like major talent. It seemed pretty fun. Gymnastic background, former pro martial artist, natural trainer, musician. See, though, he didn't go on tour yet. So that's the thing. He didn't really go on tour yet. Drinker and party animal. See, I don't think so this is the thing I don't like, is that you can only have one of these. This is a specific personality. Each worker can only have one. So all of these are, like, I feel like he is probably more prickly, takes offense very easily. I think you're right, Jacob. I think it was Max Marvelous had it. I feel bad that I forgot who it was. We're going to stick with prickly over that. I think we're good from here for now. That seems fine. We don't need to do anything with Giant Bernard. James Gibson. Joey Mercury. Isn't wrestling, I think, just exclusively a road agent at this point? So probably don't have to worry about anything. I'm not gonna bother with him right now. It might have been 3-7. I really don't remember who it was. I feel bad. Whoever it is, find it. Jamie Noble, whatever, the same thing. It's the Jays. Jamie Noble, whatever, man. I knew that. I'm not drinking. It was somebody. Yeah, whoever did that plane crash one, find it, subscribe to it. It's pretty good. I wish I remember who it was now. We don't care about the ref, so whatever. Jason Jordan. Oh, Jason Jordan. Juice is in. I thought, did we go past CJ Parker? Because he should be here. That's interesting. Let's go and find. Where the hell is CJ Parker? Because at this point, he either just signed up. Because I feel like he was there for a while, right? Is it none? We'll reset. Easier. Doesn't matter is the thing. Where the hell is CJ Parker? What was his real name? Drunk off the Heineken. No, I'm drinking something weird. Some coffee porter. So it wouldn't be Juice Robinson yet. Okay, apparently he's Juice Robinson. It's not his real name. Yeah, he's signed there. So he's just listed as Juice Robinson. Joseph Robinson. Joe Robinson. Right, that's what it should be. Well, it's fine for now. So he's there. If we just look down a little bit, we would have seen him. Okay, Jason Jordan. Like everyone just screaming Joe Robinson at once. Legitimate athlete. Seems fine. Attributes. Can't play comedy, offbeat. Can't play swagger. Plays badass, dominant, legitimate. Personality traits. Let's go. What do we know about him besides that he is Kurt Angle's son? Drake Younger was in CCW. No, I literally just said everything but Kurt Angle's adopted son is his personality. Oh, tag team. Definitely tag team specialist. That definitely is gonna be a factor. Professional, relaxed, stalwart. He was a great cocky dude. Yeah, we can bounce that out. Party animal, people person. Legitimate wrestler. Let's look at that there. Former. Maybe the best we can do is gymnastic. History of concussions. I don't think so. Personal issues. Flavor of the month. Midas touch. No pregnancies. Probably. Maybe gymnastic or stud athlete. I don't think we have a legitimate wrestler. Confident. I don't remember what the hell happened to Daddy Issues. Same man. Healing factor. He does get hurt and come back fast, so we might add that. We're gonna do gymnastic background, athleticism, aerial, and flashiness will always be higher versus stud, which would be power, athleticism, stamina. Maybe stud athlete might be better. Professional. Got injured, immediately start learning backstage positions. So let's look at professional is probably the best shot there. Jordan's a producer now. Good for him. Seems like a good dude. Born fighter. No. Oh, so you know what? Let's add a history of concussions to him. Make things a little interesting. Why don't we? And then we can add future road agent. That's a shame. Never gonna wrestle again. I loved American Alpha. He fired his dad. Crackhead, right? Hard drug user. Heavy hard drug user, probably. Right? Got it. Thanks. Thank you, Dr. Persona. No, yeah, Tyson's in there. Scatterbrain, Squash Master, Explosive Style. I think that looks good. I think this looks right. Bad neck, if that's a trait. That is a trait. Or use bad neck. We could totally do bad neck. I don't think these are mutually exclusive, so we can add head trauma. Or oh, I selected back. My bad. My neck hurt. My back hurt. Do you think American can't play underdogs? No, that's true. They definitely can play underdogs. All right. That looks good. Legitimate athlete. Seems perfect. Yeah, Jason, I've never heard any problems with Jason Jordan in terms of drugs or any real problems whatsoever. So we ain't gonna bother with that. Who do we got here? Joel Redman is who's this? Oliver Gray. Hey, he's there already. What do we know about Oliver Gray? Better as a heel, can't play badass, can't play comedy, dominant, offbeat, weasel, legitimate, or comedy matches. I know nothing about him, so if anyone has any strong personality attributes we can add to Neville's former partner. I mean, he might just not have anything, and that's fine. I like to have everyone. I kind of want everyone to have something because I want as much personality to shine, because I think the one thing that this game's really going to do better is it's going to make the characters feel a little bit more alive, but it's only going to happen if we add as many attributes as we feel is realistic. I really know nothing about him. Yeah, Joel Redman. We'll go back to him. For now, we'll leave him there. There he is. Also, actually, doesn't really matter. Well, bad knee. Is that bad knee for Joey? I think he is just a. What are you? Oh, you know, why am I doing that? I can look right here. You are. Oh, he's set as a wrestler too, but he's not really a wrestler. He's really more a road agent and maybe on-screen personality. Bad knee for Gray. Okay, I can go back to that. Let's see. Bad knee, troublesome knee. I mean, we can make them wrestlers, I suppose. We could do J&J Security. Judas Devlin. Is that not Luchasaurus? Do we have Luchasaurus still? Gimmick weirdo. Sure, for now. What do we know about Luchasaurus. Can't play badass, can't play dominant. Plays legitimate well, plays I feel like oh no, I wanted off staple well. I think is right. We gotta make an off-brand Luchasaurus, like a Wrestle Raptor or something. Bad knees. Okay. Does everyone have bad knees? Is this just a decade late arrow to the knee joke that you're throwing on me here? Yeah, he's a odd looking dude. I mean, I'm an odd looking dude, but he's an odd looking dude. Anything drug related that we know about him? I don't really know much about his personal life. Wrestle Raptor. Come on, Wrestle Raptor would be good. Wrestle Raptor sounds like a bad podcast. Like, would be like the ripoff you'll find on YouTube, where you just be a bunch of schmucks talking on a Skype, and there's like, welcome to the Wrestle Raptor podcast. I think he was clean. Yeah, Fame Hungry has a temper, storyteller, a political. I don't know. Is there any Horn Dog? I mean, he was on The Bachelor. No, or was it Big Brother? I'm gonna add Horn Dog to him because at that point I can imagine him being a little raunchy. Classic clown, party animal, lively, relaxed. I feel like he probably is relaxed. Low risk injury, scatterbrain. I think we're good for now here. He's very intelligent, yes, but I don't think we have a stat for that. Gimmick is weirdo. We'll just keep. It's fine. Skank trait. Horn Dog is the closest we got. Juice Robinson. Juice C.J. Parker. His face gimmick is fan favorite. His heel gimmick is hippie. Can't play badass. Can't play dominant. Can't play legitimate. Can't play weaselly or underdog. I think he can definitely play underdog. I don't know about legitimate though. Hey, Video Spiels, thank you for shout out there for the 1K. Yeah, I'm super happy to have gotten there. Thank you for being part of it. No thought trait. It's too early for thought traits. That would be actually that'd be pretty good. If we get far enough into the world to make it work, we'll have a team of women wrestler called Thought Crimes, and they'll just go and beat up like Instagram models. Weaselly at one point, right? Definitely. Swears a lot. Do we have something like that? Personality? Party animal, people person, driven, loner, prickly, takes offense easily, selfish, insecure, needy, troublemaker, agitator, prudish, marketable. Was he marketable at that point though? It's be 2014. I feel like his gimmick kind of died. Who would be next stable? Jacob A. I don't know. It would be like your unconventional women in WWE. It'd be the people that are like led by Paige and maybe like I'm trying to think of who would be in it, but shun social media. Okay, perfect. I know that was somewhere on here. And miscellaneous. Speech impediment. World traveler. That's probably right. All right. I will belay upon you, Donta, and I will say that he was easily marketable. Yeah, this is where he was walking around with the sign. Um, oh, yeah, video. I'm editing the Miracle on Bourbon Street mod to get ready for the release of 2020 to run a WWE NXT 2014 save, which is exciting because it's the year I got back into wrestling and the promotion that got me back into it. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do. Shun social media. There we are. Personality, maybe lively. I'm gonna give him lively for now. Um, better as babyface. You know, even though he was playing as a heel, that's probably true because we would unlock his potential. Um, plays can't play offbeat, unstable. See, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like he actually can play that well. Yeah, unfortunately, when you convert to saves, there's a lot of work that needs to go into these. Really into kayfabe? Okay, we'll do that. Um, keeps kayfabe. All right, I think that's good here for them. Keep it moving. All right, Casey McKnight. We got Scott Dawson. Um, no gimmick needed. So here's the thing, though. At this point, 2014, weren't they the Mechanics, not the Revival? So shouldn't their gimmick be Mechanic? Oh, Jacob, Lucha Underground. I am writing a video essay about Lucha Underground right now. Um, Kenta's not in NXT yet, I don't think, because this starts in April, so he wouldn't have gotten signed into September. Dash is there, I think. I think he is here at this point. We'll take a look. Um, attributes. Can't play comedy. Can't play legitimate. Well, that's not going to work. We're gonna get rid of all of this right now. We're gonna work this from scratch. Oh, I forgot he had another guy. We'll have to see what it is. I feel like he's 100% healed. Like, there's never gonna be a face revival until AEW. But plays realistic well, probably. Badass, Plays. All right, we'll do it. Swagger, comedy. I wouldn't say they played comedy well, but they did do can't comedy. Garrett Dillon. There we are. Yep. Can't play. We'll just say mysterious occult. Probably not. Risk taker, stuntman. He's definitely gonna be a tag team specialist. Squash master. Squash master. So worker knows exactly how to work matches in order to make themselves shine. They get a bonus when booked to dominate the match. I think so. I think their squash matches were pretty good, right? We'll throw it on there for now. What do we know about them personality wise? Anyone got any insights? Um, like I've never heard anyone loves the business. That seems right. It's going to be looking to value how happy they'd be in a company rather than the money. Um, let's see here. Political player, notorious ribber, thin-skinned, highly strung, creative, wild grifter. I haven't heard much personality issues about them. Maybe professional. Might be possible. We'll go back to it. No addictions that I've ever seen, so we won't have to worry about that. I wouldn't necessarily give them a marketing bonus. Social media, World traveler, deep roots, bodybuilder, skinny jeans, fat jeans. Maybe. Yeah, they're called the Revolt now. So, did you guys see the video on Twitter with EC3 might be managing them? Loyal, not really. Wrestling in the Blood, not really. Oh, we should have gave that to Charlotte. Well, no, this is Eat, Sleeps, and Breathes for Wrestling. Maybe not. The Funks, I think we're about. I think we're probably fine here. Yeah, I haven't listened to Jericho's podcast yet, but I need to. I'm kind of curious to hear what they have to say. Kevin Kelly. So, what, Alex Riley, right? Yep. Oh, not Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kiley. Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly, please. Please, Alex Riley would be amazing. Blue Chipper. So he is, at this point, an occasional wrestler. Because I think he has a history of, was it concussions? Was he a concussion issue? I don't remember. I know he had trouble with something on him for a while. I don't remember if it was shoulder or it was concussion issues. History of pissing John Cena off. He's bizarre. Okay, so let's give him a personality of maybe weird, intense, not tightly wound, impact on backstage. Let's do that. That sounds fun. So yeah, speaking of Brody Lee, have you guys watched my new episode of AEW? I haven't heard much hate yet, which kind of shocks me because I thought I was going to get assaulted about it when I debuted Eric Rowan, and Brody Lee is a tag team with a specific gimmick that I like, but never forget that Riley got a tattoo to celebrate AJ Lee leaving. Wow, that's messed up. Transformers rollout. Loves a business, fame hungry, money motivated, keeping old school, works as a purist, does not want to sign deals with companies, present hardcore. No, not really. Over Danta, is that over the renaming that I gave Rowan of Kierkegaard? I just like saying Kierkegaard all the time. I mean, I could always break them up. It's just I don't have that much to do with Brody Lee, and I just really, story wise, I don't like the idea of him just being another cult leader. So, often in trouble. Didn't he have some problems here? Didn't I feel like didn't Alex Raleigh have some problems with the authorities, some DUIs? Troublemaker. Can't help causing drama. That might be better than intense. Yeah, honestly, Joe, I don't know who said that. Would Riley get them in trouble? Yeah, there you are. There's a Who Dat Nation says, I can't see them together, not together, and I can't see them as single guys. It's kind of my problem too. I don't want to say that WWE is always great at getting characters right, but sometimes when you have, so hot takes. WWE does a bad job of keeping tag teams together, but when they do keep them together, there's a good reason for it because they work well together, or usually they have character deficits that don't really work on their own. And I think that that's the problem I have with Brody Lee and Rowan, is that they don't really work well on their own. Especially Rowan. Brody Lee, though, I still don't buy. I've never really bought, even when he was in like Chikara. I know nothing about the independent scene. Though, I was looking for some more recommendations to watch on my Twitter, and I never saw any, so I was very upset. Leo Kruger. What was his gimmick? He was wasn't he like a bounty hunter? I feel like mysterious occult is his thing. Let's see here. Attributes. He was a hunter. Oh, he was just a wild hunter. That's it. Big game hunter kind of thing. Hunter. We'll just do hunter. Attributes. Can't play badass. 100% heal. He's not 100% heal though. He probably is better as a heel. Can't play Weasley underdog. Can't play comedy. That's definitely not true. He can play comedy quite well, actually. Has drug problems. Hard drugs or soft drugs? I think they were hard drugs, right? Probably steroids too. Um, Fearless Daredevil. He was on crack. You serious? Not marketing nightmare. Not a marketing dream either. Desperado. Healing Factor. Prodigy. Homebuddy. Fitness Fanatic. Didn't he get like super buff at some point? Like crazy stupid buff? We'll throw that in there. And he had some troubles in the law, obviously, because of the drugs. So we'll give him a history, personal issues. I think these are only short term though. I don't think he had any personal issues at this point though, because it was like after he got fired or something like that. History and concussions. Do you have any injury issues, long term injury issues that we know? We've probably had bodybuilder actually. Domestic disputes. That's what it was. Healing Factor. Personality. I'm trying to remember where the unapproachable, high-strung. Do we know anything about his personality at that point? Was he a backstage problem? Was he relaxed, lively, mercenary? Nick Gage. I think I've seen Nick Gage stuff. I just haven't seen the weird shit Persona likes to give me all the time. All this. He was well liked backstage. So, let's see. Not a people person necessarily. Lively. upbeat individual. We'll do that. This roster is going to end up dead or in jail, Jacob says. Yeah, probably not far off. That's the plan. Martin Stone. Oh, Danny Burch. I didn't realize his name was Martin Stone. I do think the gay brood is weird. Though I saw some when they're together, are they the Warhausen? I saw a tag match. I think there was one you sent me. It was pretty fun, actually. So that might have been the gay brood. I don't remember. It was pretty okay. Yeah, it's Danny Burch, aka Oni Lorcan's friend. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know anything about his backstage. Plays badass well, dominant well, comedy matches. We have anything that we know about him? We can skip him for now. Most uncharismatic dude. He definitely oozes nothing. I don't know anything about him. We're just gonna leave him. We're gonna leave him bland, like he is. Is this Aiden English? Movie star and movie star, sure. Gabriel Dan has an Effie and Gangrel. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, need your help here because I know there are some problems here with Aiden English. Trying to remember what his problems were. Let's see. Can't play comedy. First of all, that's stupid. Offbeat or unstable also makes no sense. Anything, he plays gimmicky and cartoonish well. History and theater. So he has not a movie star though, a famous musician. Wasn't he like a singer? But I don't want to give that because then he'll go on tour. That's not really his thing. He was easily marketable at the point because they had the Vaudevillains were making some good merch money. Not a natural probably is right because I think he had to slowly learn everything. Accidentally stopped the stream. No, I'm here. Though I do have to get this music going. I need to make like a Spotify playlist, make things easier. I just don't want to hear the commercials every once in a while. There's an opera singer. Yeah, I don't think we're going to end up doing anything there with it. Skinny jeans, probably he's going to have a hard time. That dude looks like he can't gain weight to save his life. In a funk, speech impediment would again be hilarious. 100% heel. No, not necessarily. Probably better as heel. Let's say amazing heel. I've never heard anything about his personality. Agitator, egomaniac, unpredictable. No, none of these look right. High strung. Let's give him high strung. That seems like something that would be right for him. I feel like I've heard incidents with him in the past that seemed right. Future color combinator. Yeah. He's a fun dude. Is he really Eddie's son-in-law? Interesting. So yeah, we can do that. We can give him also a future commentator. All right. Married to Vicky Guerrero's daughter. Oh, that's cool. Matt Silva. There's Buddy Murphy. You talk about people at this time that had no personality. No problem, Saint. I'll see you later, Mark. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Hmm. I can't think of anything here. I feel like Buddy Murphy, Blake and Murphy to me have no more nothing. They're like a blank slate to me. Other than probably tag team specialist. What at this point, what did they have in terms of personality though? Did we know anything about their personality backstage? I really don't know much about them backstage. Probably professional. Like I've heard nothing bad about them ever. I've never heard beef from anybody. So we'll give them that for now. Um, they stole Carmel Fitz, I guess. Yeah, at that point, I think they were dating Alexa Bliss. Oh, they both were. I don't remember though which one it was. Okay, we got Tyler Breeze was Murphy. Can't play badass. Can't play comedy. Absolutely not. Can't play offbeat or unstable. Absolutely not. Can't play legitimate. Absolutely not. I'm ready to get rid of all of this. Poor comedy matches. What the hell? Um, amazing heel. Plays gimmicky, cartoonish well. Plays weaselly underdog well. Plays offbeat, unstable well. Probably doesn't play very can't play legitimate, probably not. Well, maybe throw that back on there. Not a deathmatch wrestler by any means. Canny operator. What's this one? We're gonna. Oh no, we don't want that. Personality. What do we know about Tyler Breeze here backstage? I feel like very creative. He's a huge gamer. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, like 2014 NXT was like filled with people that ain't here anymore, um, or not being utilized. It was crazy because like if you were to start watching 2014, like I highly recommend go on the network and watch it starting from Arrival. You're like, oh, these guys they're being treated like they're gonna be future stars. Was not confident. So do we have a not confident in here? Storyteller. He sang some theme song. I mean, yes, but um, probably class clown, right? Playing video games, doing weird stuff. Probably gonna get a personality. I don't think he's had any drug issues. Oh, that's sad. Persona says in an interview he said he wasn't making it. That's a shame. Jacob says they're gonna shut down the network and sell the rights. You're really dumb, but I don't know. At this point, a year ago I said no. Modeling experience, probably. um, Mask for Life, Fat Jeans, World Traveler. Now I'm starting to think of his character. Career woman. I don't think there's anything else on here. I think we're good. Um, Gimmick definitely is male model. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like I don't know if people are gonna watch. I guess it depends on how the pay-per-view setup works for them, but I don't think people are gonna be. I don't think we're in a world where people are gonna be paying $60 for what roadkill or whatever dumb in between pay-per-views were called. Max Bauer. Who we got here? It's this guy. Axel Keegan. Who the hell was Axel Keegan? Someone help me with this. I don't remember Axel Keegan at all. Does anyone remember this guy? Can't play anything, apparently. We'll go back to him. I don't remember. Can't tell you a damn thing. This person did nothing. Yeah. I don't know about that. Okay, Sasha. Literally a nobody. We can move on. So it's not. Yeah, I don't disagree. Cock youth is her gimmick. No. That's her gimmick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I would not pay. Like, I don't even pay $9.99 a month for the network anymore because I don't really like the product. So can't play badass, can't play comedy, can't play dominant, offbeat, weasel, underdog. Definitely can play legitimate swagger. Probably underdog and weasel too. Snoop Dogg's cousin, heel boss. Yeah, I guess her gimmick for both should just be the boss. But let's see. Self-performer, no. Will risk injury. I've seen her do stupid shit that she shouldn't. And so I will throw that in there. What's her personality, you think? Like, haven't heard much drama. Backstage diva. So maybe we want something like needy. Is there an entitled? Did I miss that? I don't think there actually is. But definitely gonna be, I think needy definitely is gonna do us well there. Yeah, she did cry. Well, so is that true though? Because everybody else is saying that that never happened. Who dat? Like everyone else says that she um didn't actually, like neither of them actually did that. But I mean, obviously they protect themselves. But I think Egomaniac is gonna knock Needy off. Yeah. So is she more needy or is she more egomaniac? Fragile ego versus has a huge ego. Well, yeah, let's make it harder. Let's do. I don't think she's a drug user. Marketing, definitely a marketing dream at this point, though. Like Sasha was doing crazy numbers in terms of merch and NXT. Is there not related to famous musician? Would be helpful. Not a natural. Yeah, I remember that. She was doing a lot of drama. Fitness fanatic, bodybuilder, troublesome back, history concussions, loyal. She definitely is a wrestling fanatic, though. She's got to smoke weed. She's Snoop's cousin. All right, it's good enough for me. She's got neck problems. Good point. Nick. Am I thinking far ahead? You know, you're right, Persona. Yeah, because at this point she's not actually. She's what, like Team BFFs. I'm thinking like 2015. So she's probably easily marketable. All right. I think that is good. What? Huh? When was he in NXT? Wait, I don't remember. Was he a road agent? Because I don't remember him to undergo assessment training that ready. Like, really? All right. I don't remember this at all. What do we got for personality? Oh, poor Graves. I don't think I watched that one. I think that was like right before Arrival, wasn't it? Because when I started watching, I don't think Corey Graves was wrestling anymore. Um, wrestled Cassius. Okay. I don't think Cassius was there when I was watching anymore either. What do we got for personality? Let's go, guys. We got anything personality wise we need to worry about here? If we just leave him a blank slate. So we will give him. Let's give him quiet. That's his personality. Loyal. Okay, we could do loyal. Even though they got rid of him, but yeah, that seems fine to me. Not everyone has to have a million things. What do we got here? Road agent doesn't matter. Norman Smiley doesn't actually matter for road agent. I mean, Jacob, it wasn't Hideo Itami's gimmick Japanese. I mean, at that point, we could bring Eugene back in as a wrestler. Or we got cocky and egomaniac seems right. Attributes for him: can't play badass, no. Can't play comedy, probably true. Can't play dominant, doubt that too. Offbeat or unstable, I don't agree with either. Professional, definitely. Better as a heel. Plays badass well. Daredevil. Nah, I don't think he's. I don't think he was a daredeviler. Selfish performer, giving performer, slow and steady squash master. Nah. We're definitely at professional. High strung seems right for him, based on how he kind of fell out. He's not the most loyal, so we could probably give him mercenary. Apolitical, no. Political player, no. It comes to booking, is likely to complain if they lose. I think that's right. Wrestling in the blood, definitely eats sleeps. He's never going to retire. Um, I don't think he's got itchy feet though. You don't think he would have complained about losing in 2014? Huh. So maybe we can get rid of business mindset. I'm just thinking about how he developed into. Natural trainer. No, no, no. Yeah, Joe. Well, he left briefly to go. He was still at Dragon Gate, and they want AEW wanted him for Double or Nothing, and he refused to go because of drama about him being champion. Positive outlook, high strung. We have already. I think we got right here. I think we need to give him some performance though. Plays badass well. Plays dominant well. Um, Offbeat, unstable too. Well, stubborn. Where is stubborn? Hmm. Did I miss it? Where is stubborn? See, selfish. It's another unique one though. I don't know if that'll get rid of professional. Unpredictable, wild scumbag. Let's see. I wish we could do more of these. We'll go back to this. Keep on moving down this list here. What do we got here? Who is this? Trash talking tough guy. Anyone know this guy? Can't play anything. MMA fighter. Sure, it's fine. Here, we're gonna give him steroids. That's yeah, exactly. He's a steroid user now. Oh, actually, you know what? His MMA fighter. Some got job guy. Whatever. It's not even worth giving it. We're probably gonna get rid of him in a second. It's not Festus. We got can't play badass. We got nah, that doesn't seem right at all. Can't play dominant. Probably not. Festus 2.0. So we're gonna push him. He's gonna be our new champion. Let's see here. Yeah, that's Becky Lynch. It's pre the man Becky Lynch, and even pre steampunk Becky Lynch. At this point, she was um best friends, and that was basically it. Plays swagger well, comedy well. We'll add this potential in the future. Um, no stunts, stuntman, Daredevil. Not really Daredevil. Yeah, they used a really old picture of her. What do we know about her personality wise? I don't even think she was the last kicker at this point. I think this was still her and Sasha as was it Team Bay? Team Best at Everything? Has a temper. I like Havas has a temper. We're just gonna throw that on there for her. People person. Horn dog. There you go. Just for you, Jacob. Former smoker. Don't know anything about her drug use. Haven't heard. At this point, she wasn't easily marketable. Bad neck. So let's throw that on there. 'Cause. 'There. 'Cause. 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 ' That's right. Or heel turn on Charlotte. So let's throw. Oh, that was weird. And Renee Young. At this point, she has a personality here. Attributes. We should probably add people person. Like I've never heard any. Maybe free spirit even. Psychopath. 5:30 p.m. Half 8 a.m. God, you guys are all over the world. Yeah, I'm a night owl, so basically when you guys are getting up for the day, I'm just about to go to sleep. Yeah, I mean, like I think she's just loved everywhere, so I'm just gonna give her a good disposition. I don't think we need to do much here. It's just that she's a personality. I think just adding free spirit will be enough. Positive personality. Okay, the most positive personality would be um perpetually impossible not to like. There we go. Perfect. Richie Steamboat. Robbie Books. We're not gonna worry about their powers. I don't know anything about their personalities to really worry about. Rudy Charles is a referee. We're not gonna worry about. Ryan Drago is what's his face? He has some personality issues. Yeah, Persona. I've had the same problem. I got furloughed at work for during this whole thing, and I went from like I don't know, going to bed still late to like pretty much never going to sleep. My sleep schedule has been completely rocked, which sucks because usually when I would have off, I would record during the day, and I've not done that anymore. So I'm trying to get back into the rhythm, where I just have a little bit more personality. Yeah, this dude's got some personality issues. Can't play comedy though. I doubt. Um, Offbeat, unstable. He definitely can play. Poor comedy matches. I don't agree with. Yeah, he definitely started a fight. So personality issues. We are going to give gloomy, major negative impact backstage environment, or we can give agitator, hates Enzo. I think agitator probably is the right one. Um, Probably political business mindset, has a temper. Somehow has mastered YouTube algorithm. Definitely not that. Piece of garbage. So it's weird to me that Enzo, out of all of that, got more heat over the Simon Gotch fight. Um, but I don't know. What do we? Nothing here. I don't think. Wrestling with blood, outside interest. No, not really. Never really got in trouble with the law or anything like that, right? We're to give him can play. Um, Amazing heel for his work. And we should do play comedy well, gimmicky, cartoonish well. I love the vaudevillains. I thought the gimmick was really cool. I thought they were good wrestlers together. Um, I think this is probably right for him. Old school heel, yeah, that's fine. Ryan O'Reilly. Here is the other member of the Ascension. I don't think I know much about them personality-wise. Never heard them being particularly problematic backstage or positive. Never heard any kind of drug issues. Maybe they don't really have much personality here. We'll go back to them. I can't really think of anything that, he was a rat at this point, wasn't he? Same thing if, oh, you know what, I should probably put, tag team specialist, right? Take a look at what I put for... I'll look at both of them. Oh boy. Here we are. Though at this point, his gimmick was hacker. It's always that one night in Philadelphia persona. What are you saying about Philadelphia? You're saying that he wasn't a hacker at this point? Solomon Crow? He's got problems, though, right? Let's see. Highly strung. That seems right. No, he used to be a hacker. I swear, Solomon Crow. He used to come out and he would hack things and wear a lady's blazer that he studded after going to Joanne's Fabric. Yeah, Solomon Crow looked like an Oompa Loompa squeezed into a thrift store outfit. Intense. I think we're definitely going to do intense and overdriven. The fab. That would have been a twist. Robot. Your concussions. Unmarketable. I think we're gonna give him unmarketable because at this point his gimmick bombed. Troublesome back, history concussions. I don't know if he has any specific injury issues. Joe says Solomon Crow is the result that you get when you feed a gremlin past midnight. Not far off. This dude is definitely at least a former soft drug user. Is he a current soft drug user? I'm gonna give him current soft drug and former hard drug. Bad back. And born fighter. Yeah, we're gonna throw that in there. If the marketing issue comes from his gimmick, you can actually set that in the editor. We'll take a look at that. I'll do that offline and see if that's something we're gonna fix blastification, because that might be better to have him just have that specific element. This looks fine. Well, here we have, I believe that is that his mask for Kalisto? It looks different. I don't know why. Mask Luchador, true attributes. I can't play Badass, dominant. Can't play much here. Poor comedy matches. Hmm. This is pre WWE mask. Oh, okay. I never seen his pre mask. What do we know about him? I don't know much about him personality wise either. Yeah, I'm still on the fence about the gimmick stuff. I think I like the in depth tweaking that we can do, but I could definitely see why a mod maker would just look at some of the complexity level and just bounce out. I think in the future we're going to see more mod making teams, and it's going to take longer because I think there's going to be people who are like, okay, you do this, you do that, you just do these wrestlers, and we're going to combine it all together. Can play underdog. He can do a good job. He could do a good lucha thing. I don't think lucha thing's on here. He can play underdog. Yeah, I think you're right. In fact, give him good underdog too. Oh, he can play really. Yeah. We can give him a squash master. Exactly work squashes for himself. They get a bonus when dominate the match. We can throw that in there. Class clown. Creative Dynamo, checker pass. I don't think he has any problems here. No, he's never really left. That's not love the business is not going to be something we're going to give him. Motor mouth. Um, sure, let's throw that. I think class clown makes the most sense. I don't think any drug issues that I've heard. I'm gonna throw Desperado on him. Just as an interesting element here. Mm. Check. Nothing happened in Philly with Callisto. Don't even try it. Don't make this your Ace Austin moment here. You're not gonna turn Philly into the Ace Austin of cities. I refuse to let you do it. As Philly native, I won't let you. Second generation star. Is there? I feel like there is something for wrestling in the blood. Now, personal issues. Loves business. Yeah, we'll probably throw. Maybe we'll do wrestling in the blood. All right, that looks good. Sarah Del Rey, we don't have to worry about. Oh my god. Do you guys remember Sawyer Fulton? Do you remember that Sawyer Fulton was in one WWE game and then like a month later he got fired as it got announced? Man, I forgot about this guy. Oh man. All right, what do we got for personality? Can't play comedy, legitimate underwell, no comedy matches. Um, Plays badass well, plays dominant well, looks good. Yeah, he was Insanity for like a minute, and then God, do you guys remember Sanity? Um, what a thing to make that looked great, and then he was not. He would have been fired from Philadelphia. I'm gonna say quiet because I feel like I never hear anything about his personality. Yeah, he was replaced by Wolf. I know nothing about his backstage, personal issues, anything else. I might just leave it where it's at. I thought Sanity was an awesome stable idea. Cool group of people. Oh, Joe, you might be right. It might have been Killian Dane. Which also was a great like. I think I would have been down with all of them in it, Because I kind of like the idea of them all the misfits being kind of thrown together. And this like weird like Antifa anarchist punk group was cool. Yeah, it is. All right, OBS keeps on acting up. I don't know what just happened. There's too much drama in Philadelphia. I think something blew up. Let me know if I'm coming back here. You guys can hear me. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm alive. I gotta watch more Impact. The New Jack, I think, embodies Philadelphia. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me real quick. I'm hoping. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, Sami Zayn just no Sami Zayn, Sami Callahan, Sami Zayn hacking the stream would be weird. All right, perfect. So personality for Vicky's daughter here, face gimmick Eddie's kid. We'll keep her old school face. I don't think she ever really had much of a personality. In terms of her, like, was she even? I don't think she ever actually did anything on TV. 100% heel. Hmm. I'm gonna leave her for now. Do some research. She was at FCW. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna do some research to see if I can find out anything about her before I really commit to anything. Sean Spears, also a really old pitcher, the Ty Dillinger character, famously said that his gimmick was his intro music, and wasn't quite wrong about that. Um, can't play comedy, probably can. Offbeat, unstable, can't play legitimate. Probably. I don't know if he's necessarily better as face or heel. Risk taker, not really. Squash master, scatterbrain, giving performer. I'm gonna say giving performer because I feel like he probably um, just laid out for everybody. Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. Just don't get Sean Spears' character at this point. It seems kind of bland. I'm gonna give him relaxed or smoker. I don't think he's any drugs or anything like that. Can't fight time. Hmm. Hmm. Nothing here really works for him. I mean, maybe just that's what we got. Better heal. We could throw better heal on there. It's not necessarily amazing heal, but better as heal is not a bad option. All right. Gimmick for both is perfect 10. Who Dat Nation, you saying he'll Spears be the first to jump back to WWE? Yeah, I kind of agree if that's what you're saying. 'Cause I feel like or retiring. Ugh. Yo, is Bull Dempsey? Bull Dempsey. Hey, Dr. Persona. You know, I saw Bull Dempsey in Philadelphia, and they actually chased him around with a uh, Philly cheesesteak. It was real weird. It was a real weird show that I went to. Oh man, better as heel. I'm gonna say can play comedy well because he had the bullfit thing did pretty well. Um, Also probably a giving performer. Fat Gene, I think, is right. He's gonna have a real hard time getting. Should we give him fitness fanatic though? It'd be really weird. I don't know anything about his addictions. Food is not an addiction, unfortunately. Um, I'm gonna throw drinker on there, just because I don't think you get to be Bull Dempsey without being able to put back some beer. Um, Anything we know about his personality? I feel like he's probably a loner. Yeah, Jacob. Sean Spears was with Tully Blanchard, and they haven't really. Well, obviously now everything is. Honestly, I'm having a hard time watching any wrestling right now because without an audience and without everybody around, it's really easy to see that they're stalling for time until the pandemic goes away. But like even with the Tully Blanchard before this, the Tully Blanchard Sean Spears stuff didn't really do much. I did not fat shame Bull James. I did not. Dr. Persona, don't. I was already involved in too much Twitter drama today. Don't add more Twitter drama to me today, please. I don't like being tweeted at. Yeah, Dante, I agree. It's something. It doesn't work. It doesn't jive for me. Um, yeah, I was in some Twitter drama today. I'll tell you offline if you want. It's some weird, interesting stuff that I'm not gonna bother with anyone with today. Everything's been resolved and everything's good, but not what I wanted to be involved with. Yeah, I mean, I'm like me. I am a huge defender of AEW. But like even watching the shows, I've kind of forced myself to watch to keep up with the storylines, but I just don't think it's very good without a live audience and without the entire roster there. All right, here we are. We got NXT pod. I love AEW. I have not watched NXT in I haven't watched any WWE period in like a year except for WrestleMania. Yeah, this guy 100% heel seems right. Can't play comedy. Plays badass well dominant. This looks right. I'm gonna give him a lot of negatives because I'm pretty sure he had a lot of negatives. I'm gonna say he's probably a selfish performer. Um, I I loved Corey Graves for probably his first year or two on the mic. I think when he was left to his own devices on NXT, he really shone. But I think after that, once he got called up and he had to kind of work the a different dynamic, I think he just tried too hard. Um, Theme hungry, motor mouth, never shuts up. Yep. Where is our heavy social media user will always get in trouble. He's straight edge, right? Bad at Twitter. Bad at Twitter is actually a quality. Um, let's see. Gloomy, insecure, needy. Well, we know we need to give him where's Horn Dog? Oh, unfaithful. Definitely. So anyone with tattoos is straight edge. Is he not? I swear he was. I'm gonna look. Do I have to look this up? I swear he has a whole thing with being straight edge. Someone look this up for me. Someone do my job, please. Loves the business. No, because he's not going to go on where he wants to be. He's kind of future. Oh, we should add future commentator and history of concussions and troublesome neck and future color commentator. All right, so he's not straight edge. Is he a drug user? I could swear he was another straight edge, but maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just like, oh, he's got tattoos. He's got to be straight edge. Might as well retire him now. No, because we could do something with him, man. We might get something out of him. We have Motor Mouth. I think we can give him. I don't think Unfaithful is Egomaniac. I feel like we got to give him another Egomaniac too. Or do we give him a softer? Is he not as bad as Sasha? Do we give him just Agitator? Now I feel like he was. I don't know. What do we do? We got to give him a negative personality, but what do we give him one that agitates everyone? Like a grifter, agitator, tendency to stir up drama. It's a mildly negative impact on a backstage environment, but this increases significantly the more unhappy they become. I think that's right. I think that's the one. And if anyone says I'm being too negative about a TEW 2020 lately in some of my videos, I will say this is my favorite thing. Even though this is a pain to do, I think all of these attributes are awesome. And I think they're going to make every character really interesting. Vince Russo set up Brawl for All and embarrassed JBL. Yeah, that whole thing was crazy. Don't necessarily believe anything Vince Russo says, though. Though I could see it, though, at the same time. Heel gimmick, angry young man. We're keeping that. Steven. I don't need to worry about that. Road agent. I mean, I would love it to be true, but I don't know. Vince Russo has spun some tales before. Steven Regal, we got to give him a positive influence, right? Oh, poor. Oh, that's sad. Where is it in miscellaneous? I keep on forgetting where it is. Where he will give people suggestions. I am actually more of a Vince Russo guy than a Cornette guy. I actually kind of loathe the Cornette. Very hot take. Very often, I think everything Cornette says is wrong for the most part. I actually side more with Vince Russo on the idea that if you wanted to evolve wrestling, you need to make it more like a TV show and less like an old Carney day. But Vince Russo also has problems with sometimes telling the truth. But overall, I I generally agree with Vince Russo more. Um, but Cornette, I maybe loathe is the wrong. I don't know. I really dislike him, and I kind of dislike. I feel like he's toxic. In his attitude to wrestling. Oh man, Joe, you sound like a sufferer. Listen to Cornette's podcast every day. Like, just jeez. Um, what am I looking for? I forgot what I'm even looking for. I'm looking for him giving people passing on ideas. Oh, we also need to give him personality, which is um I feel like generally positive outlook. I feel like that works. That's a good one. And where is world traveled, troublesome, future modeling experience? Why can't I find giving, like, I swear I'm looking for the option to give, like, I want him to be more likely to be a protege. I know it's here somewhere. Healing factor, ahead of its time, fitness fanatic, loyal. Probably loyal would work. What's that interest, modeling experience? Whatever. I'm not gonna look for it anymore. Find it later. Okay, so uh we got Dawson, right? Dash Dawson. Currently has no alter egos. Or Dash Wilder. So we actually had to give him the Dash Wilder alter ego. Dash Wilder. What's his name now? Cash or something? I don't can't. Cash Wheeler? Ugh, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Cash and Dax, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the of that at all. Okay, so tag team specialist definitely um amazing heel. Passes on knowledge under personalities. I'll go back onto it. I might have just missed. I don't think that's. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. These names sounds like the names you made. Yeah, not far off, right? Basically, they should cut me a check. I could probably make at least equivalent names. Canny operator, slow and steady personality. Yeah, the names are just bad though. I don't know about that. World traveler, skinny jeans. What do we want to? Loves the business, right? It was the same thing that we gave. We'll give him that for now, and we'll keep on moving. We're nearing the end. Here's Bo Dallas. His gimmick was what was it? Was it like what the hell was his gimmick exactly? Like, how would you define that? Jesus, we're working in Jesus. 2014 NXT. Bo Dallas was what, like a self-help guru. Unaware heal. Oh, yeah, you know what? That might be better. I like that better. Unaware heal. And then such a great gimmick. It was so dumb. Can't play badass, can't play dominant. Plays legitimate well. Should be able to play comedy well too. Personality. Anything about him I've heard nothing but positive. I feel like probably relaxed. As for life, loyal. Yeah, it just Bo Dallas was another one of the line. I started rewatching wrestling in 2014, as I had said earlier, and it felt like in NXT everyone was a star, and I got so excited. I went through this horrible, vicious cycle of constantly going and like loving a character, anticipating their call up, tuning into Raw or SmackDown, usually it was Raw, getting really excited and being shocked at how poorly they were handled, and then just being depressed. And I would just continue that cycle over and over again with every single wrestler. Each time being like, oh man, they're going to be a huge star. And I was like, what? What happened? Wrestling in his blood. Also, Garen. Yep, that's another good one. Where are you? There you are. This looks okay. I don't think we need much more there. Bo Dallas, I always thought it would have been great is if they had an angle where Bray Wyatt lost his cult because Bo Dallas realized that he was his brother and took it over. Emma. God, I didn't even recognize her with that face for a second. I was like, that's not her. I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think Bray Wyatt's here yet. I think he's already up in WWE at this point. So, Girl Next Door face gimmick seems right. Oops, don't want that. Yeah, I didn't recognize. I legitimately didn't recognize Tamil Dashwood there for a second. Face. See, I would almost say 100% babyface, but let's say amazing babyface, but maybe better as heel. She kind of did both. I can't play badass. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say she's badass. I would probably throw swagger, offbeat, plays comedy well, cartoony gimmicky well, plays offbeat, unstable. What? No, I don't know. I feel like her gimmick was basically comedy. Scatterbrained, infamous abysmal memory. No, that's not right. Personality, give her badass. Can't play badass. See, is her thing more unstable? Yeah, I'll throw a badass off of there. I'm a Santino with bubbles. I'm gonna give her free spirit. I've heard nothing bad about her backstage. Oh, Emelina, jeez. Just gonna throw some random stuff in there, um, just to make things interesting. Make her easily marketable. And she did modeling, didn't she, before she became a wrestler? Or was that during? We'll throw a modeling experience on there as well. She had an injury. I'm trying to remember what she had. Was it a shoulder that she had a repeated problem with at one point? Kleptomania. Oh right, I gotta give her trouble with the law, right? She stole that shit. Oh god, where is trouble with the law? Hey, what's up, Bronco? Yeah, I'm burning it here. About to fall asleep though, so I'm trying to finish this up before I end up passing out live on the stream. She stole something from like a 7-Eleven and then said that she didn't. They actually arrested her in Florida when she was in XT. Um, history of concussions. I feel like I keep on missing it. Personal issues. Is it trouble with the law? Troublesome neck. Not in personality, right? Troublemaker. No, she's more free spirit. So this is the one thing I really think they need to fix is they're ordered in a weird way, which is they're kind of it's like here's all the marketing stuff and here's bad marketing, you know, worse marketing, bad marketing, good marketing, great marketing. Movies, but like it's not. I would rather it just be alphabetical. Can't find time. Unnatural. Homebody, fitness fanatic, skinny jeans, troublesome neck, future modeling experience, personal issues. Why am I missing things? Like I can't find anything on here. It's so annoying sometimes. Like I feel like I'm just going right past it. Is it in personality? Checkered past. That's what it is. She pulled it off in Philly. She pulled it off in Florida. It's now reformed. Will not get in trouble with law enforcement agent. Often in trouble. We're gonna throw often in trouble. They do need a search bar. Would be a little bit easier. Hopefully, it is those few things that they can fix and clean up. Like even now, like just with some of these some of the UI elements, I'm not as much of a problem with anymore, just because the skins have cleaned up some of the issues that I've had, and hopefully the few things that I really not necessarily deal breakers for me that I really want to see change. Hopefully they do by the 14th. Terry Taylor doesn't really matter. Road agent, no personality issues. Is that wait a second. Really? Wait. When was he in NXT? Did I miss this? I swear I don't remember him even being down there. Man. All right. 100% heal. Yup. Play Swagger well. Like a month? Yeah, it had to be. Man, I really don't remember that at all. Um, Devil's first opponent. Seriously, I gotta go back and watch that. All right. What do we want here for personality? It's gotta be World Traveler, right? Ooh. Broke Neville's teeth in a backstage fight and then won the fight. Marketing Nightmare, no. No addictions. Tag team specialist, definitely. Because if he ever goes away. Like, I've heard nothing but good in terms of their personality. As long as they get negative effects slightly dampened. I probably relaxed. I'm going to make it as much possible as success possible. No, that's mutually exclusive. Screw the fit option. Sort of. I probably can do. Has a temper, fame hungry, money motivated, loves the business. About how happy they are. Probably more of that. Oh yeah, we gotta add Twitter drama on them. All right, that looks good to me. I don't know how long he's gonna be in my save, to be honest. All right, here we go. Is Love Cats a option here? He can play comedy. He can play legitimate. I don't think he has poor. I'm gonna have to give another tag team specialist. Yeah, I've seen Tamatonga's Twitter game is pretty strong. Plays realistic well. I'm gonna say he plays legitimate well. He plays Weasley underdog well as well. Hmm. I think I might give him professional. I feel like I've heard nothing but great things about him backstage. Um, and I think professional is probably the right give for that. He loves the business. Yep, that's another. Um, I might give him Desperado because he might work through an injury for the wrong reason. Like, he might do it at a detriment to himself. Unless forced through injury. Like, I feel like he would constantly go. He has a troublesome neck. So that was really a problem afterwards. Like, that didn't really happen here. Um, Wrestling in my blood. I kind of want to give him Prodigy. Like, I feel like that might work. Also, Natural Trainer. I think Haku's still alive. Didn't Haku just have a match in like New Japan like a two 2 years ago or something like that? Loyal, I think that's right. I, actually, I'm not. I don't know whether his neck problem. He didn't have an existing neck problem. It was a horrible accident, right? So I should probably get rid of that. I don't know. I'll let you guys discuss it. Um, Natural trainer. Loyal. I think we're definitely future road agent. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Because I don't. He never actually had a. Did I actually never click it? Troublesome neck. There it is. Oh, we was wearing tear on his neck that broke it. Basically. All right, we got 1-on-1, and we got a tiebreaker. I'm gonna throw it on there for now. Deep roots. Yeah, because he's not really moving anywhere. Or maybe home buddy. Worker will not become available in new areas. other than excursion. That's the same thing. No, we were not killing him off. Don't even try that. I will make him our NXT champion, despite you. I'm gonna give him creative. All right, that looks pretty good. Tom LaRuffa. Who's this guy? Sylvester Lafort? Guy on Superstars affiliate. Oh, that's good. Thank you for that clarification, blastification. Anybody know Sylvester Lafort? He was the French dude. Do we have any? I'm not gonna do anything to him because I don't. We'll look back at him and we'll see if we know anything about him. Travis Taylor. Is this another Travis Tyler guy? I don't think ever did anything. Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. Tyson Kidd should have been the one being Neville instead of Sammy. Man, that Sammy storyline I think is one of the best executed long-term stories WWE has done in years. I don't know anything about this guy either. I'm not going to touch him. I'll just let him be a blank slate. Job dude. Another job dude, I think, here. Troy McLean. Okay, I'm not going to touch him. So, that's kind of everybody. The other thing I want to look at right before we jump out of here is the company size. So I kind of wanted your guys' feedback on this because I'm still struggling with the new sizes. But right now, we have, where is it here? Momentum is very high in this right now, which I think is right. Where's our size? Power structure, product, popularity, schedule, estimated roster size. So our estimated roster size is tiny. Oh, the trainer tribute to Regal. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. So, if I remember correctly here, actually, we could probably click on this and look. I feel like the company sizes here, I don't think it should be tiny at this period. So we have insignificant, tiny, small, medium, big, large, and Titanic. And medium equates to cult, big to national, and then large would be international, and Titanic would be global. So insignificant would be local, tiny would be small in the regular 2016 parlance, and small would be regional. I feel like NXT, even in early stages of 2014, should really be more of a regional, right? Like so they would have been small, like maybe just at the cusp of it. I just want to get your feedback on that. I think medium's too big because I don't think they were cult yet, but they weren't tiny yet. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the naming. Okay, so I think are we all settled that probably somewhere between small and medium? Person says I knew about it, but I didn't care. When I got to the network, it was basically an attraction to go to Florida. I feel like we're gonna do small. So what do I have to do to get to small here? In terms of size. Oh, we got someone saying it's tiny. It wasn't until after all of that. So, do we start at small, or do we put it just at the cusp of from small, tiny to small? Because popularity is our key here, right? Where is our popularity? There it is. So, don't care if Sami Zayn is a champ, says Persona. It'll be pretty quick because I will always have Sami Zayn a champion wherever I go. I'm seeing a lot of people say small, so I think I'm gonna cut it right at the cusp. Let me go to. Persona. I will have him win in Philly, first show, in a 3-minute squash match against Neville. Estimated roster was tiny. Okay, so what does the size need to be? I don't. Oh, so this is weird. Everything has zeros everywhere else. And I feel like that's not right. Like, I feel like it should have some, as it started out, some, like, okay, I'm going to set this how I normally do. I feel like there needs to be, like, 5 everywhere for sure because of the television. Full size criteria in the company size section. Let me check that. Full size charts. Thank you very much, Blastification. All right, so small needs to be 35 in popularity in your home region, which would be Southeast for us. You don't want to start off too big either because your wrestlers might have a great popularity sustain it. I agree. I think starting off right at small will be right. Or we could start it off just right before. I'll do some testing before we actually start to save, where I'll run it for the 2 months to see what happens. But we're probably going to either have it just at 35 because this will be right after Arrival. So the NXT on the network, like it popped in a big way. But if it doesn't seem like it works out well, I'll put it at like 30 or 33 or something. I think it would automatically pump up your global pop. Yeah. So we might not have to go crazy on the mid pop. I just want to try to simulate the fact that NXT Arrival happened. The network went live officially. So I would think 5 everywhere seems right. For now, just as a base. And then let's give America like straight 35, I guess. Because they're, well, maybe like 33, and then Southeast 35. Oh, view size criteria is right here too. That's helpful. In your home region. So all we need to do is in our home region. Tyler Breeze as a mid-card champion sounds pretty great to me. Though Tyler Breeze as an NXT champion sounds better. What do you guys think about this? Do you think 33 all around and 35 in Southeast sounds fine? Is that too generous for starting out right after NXT? Same thing for Canada. I might do like 25. Whoa. Whoa. And typically for British, I like try to think of some of the spillover areas. Philadelphia Eagles belt. So that would that be the belt that once someone wins it, they have to throw up on it and then try to climb a pole that's been greased? Like, I'm not sure how that would work. I think this looks fine. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with it for now and just see how it plays out after a save. Still laying the foundation. which would be tiny. See, I don't know if I agree with that. I would say it's now at this point building a fan base. I feel like laying the foundation was 2013. And now after Arrival, it's about building up the fan base. But we'll play. I'm going to play it out, and I'm going to see how it feels. Because I'm not opposed to putting it in the high, like 20s or low 30s, and to say it's going to be popping up, right? Like, because I kind of get the argument for this, and I get the argument for this, and maybe it's somewhere in between, and I just need to play it out and feel it. But good feedback. And I think that looks good in there. So pretty much everything else will be mostly set. I'm gonna do some extra roster additions of giving people more personality traits, like I was doing, for people that I think might end up going into the fold or getting hired. But for the most part, we're probably going to keep it pretty plain elsewhere, because I'm going to generally try to play with the people that I have, plus the people that, you know, WWE randomly gives me. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see who gets end up hiring and gets pulled out and stuff like that. It's like super late now. It's 4:30 for me, so I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me a little bit, and maybe we'll do one more database modifier before the game goes live. Should be pretty fun. But thanks. If you got any more additional feedback, please go ahead and check on my About page, and I do have a Discord invite link. You can join my official Discord and give me some feedback for this mod as we are kind of modifying it and tweaking it to run the first save for 2020 on May 14th. I will definitely take your opinions and advice as I kind of go in and try to clean up the rosters and clean up some of the database issues to get it ready for prime time. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you around.